Are you having issues with your Alde heating and water heater system? Well, let's do some troubleshooting in this Take 5 episode of Travels with Delaney. Welcome back, everyone. So you just pulled into the campground and you don't believe your Alde heating system's working. Well, let's work through this methodically and see if we can't get you back running again. Let's start with the easy ones. If you believe you have power to your Alde system, your control panel comes on and everything seems normal there, let's go outside and bring up your stabilizer jacks. And then let's crank your trailer as high as it will go. Once you get it up there, let it set for a second, and then let's crank it as low as it'll go. Once we hit the very lowest point, go ahead and bring it back to level, put your stabilizers down, and let's go back in and try it again. What we're doing there is we're actually trying to see if there's any air pockets in your glycol system. And by raising and lowering your trailer, hopefully that is going to help and move your glycol through your system and you'll have heat restored. But if you believe the issue is you don't have power because nothing's lighting up on your control panel, then we're going to go check a couple real simple things first. Number one, if you're trying to run off shore power, let's go outside and check your power cord. On it, there's a little red light. As long as that red light is lit up, we know we have power to our trailer. Or if you're trying to run your Alde system off of propane, let's light the 2-burner stove. If the 2-burner stove will light and stay on, then we know we have propane to the system. All right, still haven't solved your problem? We're not done. Next, let's go to the converter box. Open it up by simply pushing in, lowering the front panel, and you're going to see circuit breakers and fuses. Circuit breakers are for the things that are run by shore power, and the fuses are things that are ran by your 12-volt system. Look for the circuit breaker labeled Alde. Now go ahead and flip that to the left and flip it back to the right. Solve your problem? Probably not, because most of the time that's not the issue. So what we're going to need to do is go ahead and remove the cushions from your bed and open the back panel where the Alde heating system is actually housed. There you're going to see a plastic cover panel. Gently lift up and pull that away, and that's going to reveal that there's 2 fuses to your Alde system there. Those are those little green boxes. Now before we go any further, make sure your trailer's unplugged from shore power. We want to always be safe when we're working with electricity. Next, unplug the wire between the 2 fuses per the Alde website. And then gently pull out each of those green fuse blocks. Check the fuse. If the fuse is bad, go ahead and replace it. Once you're done with that, push the fuses back in, put the cable back in, put the cover on, and then you can plug your trailer back in. Hopefully this has solved your issue. Most of the time that we see people having issues with their Alde heating system online, it's usually because they ultimately find out a fuse was blown. Now what causes that? Well, if you forget to shut your Alde heat system off and you unplug your trailer and head home for the weekend, and the next time you go back out and you plug your trailer back in, instantly that Alde heat system tries to come on, and it's possible it'll blow a fuse. So we recommend you always make sure you shut your Alde system off each time you unplug and go to travel, and that way after you plug in you can turn it on and you won't get a surge that'll pop your fuses. Our TaB 400 came with a couple of fuses located right down there in the Alde heating system, but I highly recommend you carry a few spares because more than once I think we've all blown that fuse and wish we had a fuse with us. Okay. So hopefully we have your heating system and water heater back up and running. Now, one of our subscribers found out that you can actually clean the Alde heating system in the shower. And many of you have been commenting, watching my videos, wanting to know how it's safe to have the Alde heat system in the shower. Well, remember, it's radiant heat. We're running the glycol through tubing and it's radiating out of those tubes. But our subscriber Randall was concerned about if there is any water or soap getting down in there, what effect it might have. Well, you can actually open that up if you're very gentle. So there's just 4 clips holding it in place. If you kind of push your weight of the cover panel to one side and gently pull out, you should get it to pop loose, and then you kind of go back the other way and pop loose, and eventually you get all 4, and it will actually allow you to fold that down to the shower pan. Just take a cloth and gently wipe out any soap residue that might be in there or moisture, or if over time you might see some mildew building up, just wipe that out and you can keep it clean. Push it back up, pop the 4 clips into place, and you're good to go. Just be really careful that you don't break any of those clips as you're doing that because, well, I really don't want Elsie getting upset with me because you broke a clip because of what I said. So, All right, I hope all of this is helpful, and Randall, thank you so much for giving us the advice on how we can keep our Alde heat system in our shower nice and clean. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below, and until next time, everybody, we'll see you on down the road. Good night.
I can hear the